What up, YouTube? Sample School Volume 8. This is like how to make your own vocal samples for your beats. If you kind of got an okay voice, your voice don't have to be perfect, but if you can carry a tune in a bucket and you can do okay, you can actually lay some like vocal riffs and things like that down. And just if you got like I use this. I'm gonna talk about it later, but I use that and you'll see it in the video as it starts to in the next section. And I just lay down things. I'll like if something comes to mind, like and then I'll hum in the bass like boom, 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 and I'll lay that down as a bass to give me an idea, and then I start laying some other vocal parts on like, come on, come on. You know we came to get down tonight. Come on, I said come on. You know we came to get down tonight. And then I'll just start adding other little vocal pieces to it, as you can kind of see in this video. And then you'll hear everything come together. But I use it for that purpose. So if you can carry your tune in a bucket, do okay. Once you run it through a high pass filter and stuff like that, you just want vocal snippets in the background. This Roland, Boss Roland, same company, RC505 is great because it got some great bass effects, filter effects, things of that nature, and I can do that before going into the MPC. And then when I go into the MPC, the Touch, the Renaissance Studio, or whatever, or even Ableton Push 2, I got an array of effects through my through plugins and stuff that I can do to make it sound vintage, to make it sound old, or to correct some of the pitches and pitch things. And sometimes, in most cases, I don't correct the pitch because I want it to sound kind of crazy. But anyway, there's a lot of VSTs that you can use to enhance or mangle your sample and do things like that. And if you got time, you ain't got nothing else to do, to sit around and make vocal snippets. You can do your own vocal things, phrases, and things like that. She came from the darkness. Whatever, man. But you can make a photo of all these things that you did or these ideas that come to mind, even if it's capturing things off of TV. But the reason I did it this way was simply I wanted to have something musical. I wanted to have a musical composition with words, of course, that wouldn't allow that I didn't have to worry about sample clearances or anything like that. Why? Because it's my stuff. It's my original composition, my original words, stuff like that. So if you got an idea for that and you can do that type of thing, by all means do it. Or if you're a great writer but you can't sing, get yourself someone who can sing to sing these things for you, male, female, whatever. If you can come across it, just have them sing these things a cappella, because you can always go back to those a cappellas, right? And then get them in. And if you know somebody who's musical, they can even kind of tell you the key of what the composition is in, and therefore you can kind of put them in folders by key. So when you start making things and you figure out the key of your sample or the key of the composition you're using, you know what vocals will fit. So, all right, enough talking. Let's get on to the video. Let me show you this thing and we'll get it in. Peace. Baby, 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 I'm sitting here waiting for you. Said, baby, 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 I'm sitting here waiting for you. Said, baby, baby, oh, baby, I'm sitting here waiting for you. I'm waiting for you, girl. Just waiting, I'm waiting for you. Just waiting, I'm 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 just waiting, baby. I'm just waiting, 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 baby. I'm just waiting, 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 baby. Baby, 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 I'm sitting here waiting for you. I'm just waiting, I'm just waiting, baby. I said, baby, 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 I'm sitting here waiting for you. I'm just waiting, I'm just waiting, baby. I said, baby, 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 I'm sitting here waiting for you. I'm just waiting, I'm just waiting, baby. I said, baby, baby, oh, baby, I'm sitting here waiting for you. Just waiting for you. I'm just waiting, baby. All right, so. A little embarrassing, but I recorded my voice. If you can sing halfway okay, I think I'm okay. I know I'm not perfect, but what you can do is if you got a rhythm or tune or melody or something like that, you can make. I like soulful stuff, so sometimes I like to make my own little soulful riffs, and you can make those things and then use them later for sample beats and stuff like that. So here's so and then you can alter it, chipmunk it up and stuff like that. So for instance, listen to this. So of course I put it through some effects and things like that to kind of make it sound like an old vinyl type deal. Then in the second sequence, so I put it through the isotope vinyl thing, SP1200 effect, and I used a high pass filter to kind of give it that effect. Then, so let's go through the tracks. So I did the drum track. I was just messing around just to give you an idea. So the drum track is the Masada Cycle Kit 2. Check it out. Right? And then what I did was I took an Al Green sample. Right? So I took the Al Green sample and made it into then chopped it up and got this. Right? So let's go to the main. And what I'm gonna do here with the track one, I'm gonna lower the drums down a little bit. So listen to it again. Choppy, but I'm just doing this to give you an idea. It's not making a hot track. So here we go again, and we're gonna make this one again. So I did two versions of the vocal that I laid down, one in the chipmunk way and one in the normal way. So here's the chipmunk style. all I did was take my vocals and chop them up and use the vocals that I wanted to in the beat. Um, and if you kind of got the stuff, you can make those things and stash them, and because you can always come back to them and then maybe lay them in the beat later. And of course, now you ain't worrying about sample clearances because it's your voice, or you can get somebody else who can sing. And if you got like melodies, have them sing those words or sing those acapellas, because now you got acapellas that you can throw into stuff in whatever style you want. I like to try to do vintage soul sounding things, so that's how I did it. So here's the next sequence. Let me unmute the vocals. Here we go. And of course, if I add some more VSTs, some other instrumentation into it, the sample will somewhat get lost, and then it won't get lost. But what I mean, with all the other instrumentation, a lot of people will mistaken it for like a vintage sample that I might have tweaked or did something to. So there you go. So if you got any vocal skills, or you know somebody with vocal skills, and you got melodies, or you know how to make songs, or you know how to write little things or come up with little things like that, you can do these things and add these elements in to make your stuff sound better. And like I said, the effects I used on this were just simple stuff, and you can really go into it with your VSTs and really make things sound grimy and sound like vinyl stuff. Maybe with some high pass filter. I used the Isotope vinyl plug-in. I used the SP1200, or you can use the SP1200 ring. That would give it a great feel to make it sound old and crusty. And then high pass filter, low pass filter, things of that nature. And then just try some other unique things, mess with some effects, and you can really get it sounding like almost like it's a vinyl record, or something like you sampled. Or if it's melodies or songs out there you like for instance the Temptations, just sing it. You know, I know you wanna leave me. Just sing it yourself if you can sing okay. And then once you pitch it, or you can even use Melodyne or even Ableton and stuff like that to kind of tweak the voice a little bit, auto tune, those type of things, to do some pitch corrections and stuff like that, and then make your own vocal samples. So that's an element that you can use, and then add them with other melodies or stuff like that. Or you know where I'm coming from. So yeah, that's the tip of the day. Sample School Volume 8. Didn't think it would be like this super short, but I kind of pre-did everything just so you can get an idea. I didn't think you need to see the whole process all the way through. So if I know the question is going to come, everybody's going to say, well, what did you do and how did you do it? Well, what I did was let me just unplug you because everything is to stop me from doing things. All right, cool. Yep, unplug the power and everything. So doesn't matter, but this is what I'm using. This is the Boss RC505. It's a loop station. You can use old SP404 or something like that, or any sample. This is a loop station where I can do a melody, have a drum track or something like that, and I do melodies, then add tracks, then add the harmonies. You really can do it inside the MPC, but this got some cool effects with the microphone and stuff, so it allows me to do vocal things on the fly and make unique vocal sounds and things like that. Sometimes I run samples through it, drums, all kinds of things, and just build on it to make something. And then I'll take it from here, sample it into the MPC, and then tweak it like that. So I like using this for vocals because it's kind of set up for doing a live performance with vocals and samples and melodies and things like that nature. So it really comes in handy. I really love this thing for just doing like stuff like that. So it's like a phrase sampler, but it does more of a loop thing. So yep, the RC505. There's actually this lady on there, this lady on YouTube. If I can find it, I'll put the link in the description box. If not, forgive me. But she uses this and she gets down because the lady, she's just talented. She can sing and she can play instruments and she rocks the hell out of this thing. So yeah, and that's really the purpose of why I got it, so I could, tweak stuff like that. So, all right, y'all, peace. Sample School Volume 8, Volume 9 coming soon, baby. We're going to talk about some other things. I might touch on some time stretching stuff and rock it from there. Peace.